The hatch clanged shut, a heavy metallic sound echoing the finality of the moment, reverberating through the empty corridors of the ISS. Inside Dragon Freedom, 4 astronauts prepared for the journey home, their faces etched with a mixture of excitement and nostalgia. Each expression told a story of countless hours spent in the vast expanse of space. They had lived and worked aboard the International Space Station for months, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of orbiting Earth. Every day had been a blend of routine and discovery. Their mission had been a resounding success, a testament to human ingenuity and international collaboration. Scientists and engineers from different countries had come together to achieve the impossible. They had conducted groundbreaking research, pushing the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Experiments in microgravity had yielded results that could change life on Earth. But more importantly, they had forged a bond, a shared experience that transcended borders and cultures. They had become a family in the most extraordinary of circumstances. Now, it was time to return. Time to leave behind the floating laboratories and the view of Earth from above. Time to leave the familiar embrace of the ISS and embark on the next leg of their journey. The mood was bittersweet, a mix of longing and anticipation. There was a quiet anticipation in the air, a sense of accomplishment tinged with a touch of sadness. Each astronaut was lost in their thoughts, reflecting on the mission and the memories they had created. The astronauts gathered around the hatch, their hands hovering over the cold metal. It was a moment of silent reflection, a final goodbye to the place that had been their home. They shared one last look, a silent acknowledgement of the journey they had shared. Their eyes spoke volumes, conveying gratitude, camaraderie, and the unspoken promise to carry these memories with them forever. With the hatch securely fastened, the intricate sequence of undocking procedures began, a dance of precision and coordination. First, the vestibule between the ISS and Dragon Freedom had to be carefully depressurized, a crucial step in ensuring the safety of the mission. This meticulous process ensured a safe and controlled separation, preventing any sudden pressure changes that could jeopardize the spacecraft or the astronauts inside. Every detail was scrutinized to avoid any potential risks. Step by step, the crew followed the meticulously crafted checklist, their movements practiced and precise, honed through countless hours of training and simulations. They monitored pressure gauges, verified seals, and listened intently for any anomalies. Each action was deliberate, each check a safeguard against the unknowns of space. Every hiss of escaping air, every click of a valve, was a symphony of human ingenuity, a testament to the countless hours of engineering and preparation that made spaceflight possible. The complexity of the task was matched only by the skill of those performing it. Outside, the Earth spun silently below, a breathtaking tapestry of blue oceans, swirling clouds and continents painted in hues of green and brown. The view was a reminder of the beauty and fragility of our home planet. Inside, the astronauts focused intently on the task at hand, their movements synchronized, their voices calm and reassuring. Each member of the crew played a vital role in the success of the mission. The fate of their mission, their safe return home, rested on their ability to execute each step flawlessly. Their training, their teamwork, and their unwavering focus were the keys to their success. With the depressurization complete, the moment of separation approached. Tension crackled in the air, a palpable energy that mirrored the forces at play outside the spacecraft. Undocking was a delicate dance, a slow, carefully choreographed maneuver that required absolute precision. Commands were issued, their voices calm and measured, echoing through the speakers in mission control. Thrusters fired, their gentle pulses barely perceptible inside the spacecraft. Slowly, ever so slowly, Dragon Freedom began to pull away from the ISS. The astronauts watched from their respective windows, their eyes glued to the receding form of the space station. A mixture of awe and exhilaration washed over them as they witnessed the culmination of months of training and preparation. Section 4, Farewell, Orbit. As Dragon Freedom drifted further away, the astronauts took turns peering through the windows, capturing mental snapshots of their temporary home. The ISS, a shining beacon of human achievement, grew smaller with each passing moment. Farewell, old friend, one of the astronauts whispered, his voice thick with emotion. Thank you for the memories. They reminisced about their time aboard the ISS, sharing stories and laughter. They spoke of the camaraderie, the challenges, and the sheer wonder of living and working in space. They remembered the sunrises and sunsets, the breathtaking views of Earth, and the profound sense of peace that came with orbiting above it all. Their voices, though filled with emotion, maintained a professional calm. They knew that their journey was far from over. The most perilous leg lay ahead, the fiery plunge back into Earth's atmosphere. Section 5. Homecoming. With the ISS shrinking in the distance, the crew of Dragon Freedom turned their attention to the task of returning home. The journey back to Earth would be a stark contrast to the relative serenity of their time in orbit. They would go from the weightlessness of microgravity to the crushing force of re-entry, from the silence of space to the roar of atmospheric drag. The spacecraft, once their home away from home, would transform into a high-speed capsule, hurtling through the atmosphere at breakneck speed. The astronauts strapped themselves into their seats, their bodies tense with anticipation. They checked and double-checked their systems, ensuring that every valve, every switch was in the correct position. Their lives depended on it. Section 6. Splashdown. The deorbit burn, a precisely timed firing of the spacecraft's engines, was the first step in the fiery descent back to Earth. As the engines roared to life, the astronauts were pushed back into their seats, the force of acceleration momentarily pinning them to their restraints. Outside, the spacecraft shuddered and vibrated as it punched through the upper layers of the atmosphere. The friction generated by the spacecraft's speed against the thin air outside caused the heat shield to glow red-hot, protecting the crew from the searing temperatures. After a fiery descent that tested the limits of human engineering, Dragon Freedom splashed down in the Pacific Ocean. The force of impact sent a jolt through the spacecraft, but the astronauts emerged unscathed, their faces beaming with relief and elation. Their journey was complete. They had circled the Earth, lived and worked in space, and returned home safely. Section 7. Reflections from Orbit. As I watched the Dragon Freedom crew return from space, I was filled with a sense of nostalgia and pride. I couldn't help but reflect on my own experiences aboard the International Space Station. The feeling of weightlessness, the freedom it brings, the awe-inspiring views of our planet from such a unique vantage point, the camaraderie of a truly international crew, people from different backgrounds working together in harmony, these are memories I will cherish forever. The shared moments, the celebrations, and the challenges we overcame together. But beyond the personal experience, there is a greater significance to our endeavors in space. Space exploration represents the very best of humanity. It showcases our ability to dream big and achieve the seemingly impossible. It's a testament to our insatiable curiosity, our relentless pursuit of knowledge, our drive to push the boundaries of what we know and what we can achieve, and our capacity for international cooperation. The ISS is a symbol of what we can accomplish when we work together. The research conducted aboard the ISS, the technologies developed, and the scientific breakthroughs achieved, and the inspiration it sparks in future generations, encouraging young minds to dream of the stars, will have a lasting impact on our world. The benefits of space technology extend far beyond the confines of the ISS. As we venture further into the cosmos, exploring new frontiers and seeking new knowledge, we carry with us the hopes and dreams of all humankind. Every mission is a step forward for all of us. The journey of Crew-9 may be over, but their mission, their contributions, like the legacy of space exploration itself, will continue to inspire generations to come. Their achievements are part of a larger story, the story of human curiosity, perseverance, and the unending quest to explore the unknown.